Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. Today we will discuss about the ports in the STEM, different types of ports. Let's first discuss what is a port. A port is an interface between the motherboard and an external device. Interface between the motherboard and an external device. Different types of ports are available on motherboards as serial port, parallel port, PS2 port, USB port, fifth SCSI port, etc. The first one is serial port. What is serial port? A serial port transmits data one bit at a time. Typically, on older PCs, a modem, mouse, keyboard would be connected via serial ports. Serial cables are cheaper to make than parallel cables and easier to shield from interference. It's also called a communication port. So we will write here serial port. A serial port transmits data one bit at a time. Typically, on older PCs, a modem, mouse, and keyboard would be connected via serial ports. Serial cables or serial cables are cheaper to make than parallel cables and easier to shield from interference. It is also called a communication port. Now, the second is parallel port. Parallel port. Parallel port, it supports parallel communication. So, in parallel port, it supports parallel communication. It can send several bits simultaneously. It can send several bits simultaneously, but in serial port it can send only one bit at a time. This parallel port, it provides much higher data transfer speed. It provides much higher data transfer speed in comparison with serial port. Serial port. It's also called a line printer port. It is also called line printer port. This was about the two types of ports, that serial port and the parallel port. The rest ports will be discussed in the next. Thanks.